Good morning and welcome to Beyond the Contracts podcast. Our guest today is David Stockton with Second Harvest Food Bank. Welcome, David.
Thank you guys for having me. It's great to visit with you all and just be on this amazing new podcast.
Well, we appreciate you being here.
Yes.
We got the pleasure of going on a tour of Second Harvest in Smyrna, and we learned a lot. I mean, there was so much more than I thought. I loved the storefront. We got to see a little bit of that.
And I didn't get to go, actually.
Oh, that's right.
I had a conflict that day.
That was me. Yeah.
That was you. That was you.
But
I would love that, actually.
Yeah, we do need to go back out and see. I want to touch base on that storefront for a minute because I don't think people are aware of it. How does it work? Who's allowed to come in there, and who's it named after?
Yeah, so it is named after David and Betsy Waldron. They are generous partners of ours and have been for many years now. So they are the namesake of that market. And what that is a place for our partner agencies to come and just open shop. If an organization, a church, a civic organization, a school, anything in Rutherford County collects food through a food drive or things like that, and they donate it to us. What we do is we put that in our open market for people to come and pick up, like our partner agencies, to come and pick up free of charge. One of the great partnerships that we have is with the Laverne Church of Christ. They come in almost weekly and they open shop. There are things that they can take free of charge back to their food pantry to help serve the people in the community. So it's just a place for, like I said, our partner agencies to come and receive donated food free of charge to take back and serve the communities in which they live.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is it's so refreshing to see that there's a place for people to go. And as not only is that food market there, it is a huge warehouse. And tell us a little bit of who you serve and how you get that out.
Yeah, so our mission at Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee is to provide food to people facing hunger and work to advance hunger solutions. We primarily do that within 46 counties. So we cover basically half the state of Tennessee. We service from Cookeville, Putnam County in the east to Benton County, Weakley County in the west, which is Camden and Martin, just this side of Jackson. And our three distribution facilities, one located in Nashville, the other one in Smyrna, which is the one that you have toured. And then we have another one out in Camden, Benton County. And the Smyrna facility houses one of our unique operations called Project Preserve. And what that does is that allows us to have food products on hand to serve those partner agencies. Every food bank needs to purchase food or to receive food in some way. And one of the things that we offer is the ability to receive food or purchase food directly from us to serve the communities not only here in Middle Tennessee, primarily here in Middle Tennessee, but we also service 35 states. We ship food around the country from food banks that purchase food from us to help serve the communities at large. So it both serves a local need and also a national need as well. So that's a little bit of a glimpse into the operation there in Smyrna.
Right. I don't think people realize, I know I didn't realize until we talked about it on the tour, how large of a area, that you serve. That I think people, I'm a little closed-minded, I guess, because I think, it's in Smyrna and it's big enough, too big to just serve Smyrna. It's big enough to do it. But to know that it goes outside of even Tennessee is remarkable.
It is.
That is
truly
a huge organization. So the holidays are here. I mean, we're recording on the 24th of October, so we're getting, the holidays are here. So tell us how that affects you all, what needs the community, what we can do to help.
Yeah. So the three best ways to help Second Harvest are always time, food, and money. And those three ways help, especially around the holiday season, where we see an increased need throughout the past few years since the pandemic forward. We've seen an increased need. The need has actually gone down over the past few years, but it is still well above where we were prior to the pandemic. So our numbers in 2023 are higher than the need in 2019. So the need is still there. And around the holidays, it goes up because most everyone has finite resources, especially financial resources. And around the holidays, difficult decisions get made even more difficult because people have a decision. Do I buy food or do I purchase gifts for my family? Do I pay my utility bill or do I buy food? For some of our seniors, it's do I buy medication or do I buy food? So they're faced with difficult decisions. And one of the things that we try to do is we try to reduce difficult decisions by one. And one of the things that we want to do is make sure that everyone has access to not just food, but healthy food, produce, high protein, whether it's meats and fish and chicken, things like that, or if it's proteins like peanut butter, things like that. We want to make sure, especially around the holidays, that everyone has access to those resources. So the ways that people can help, like I said, are time, food, and money. Time is just volunteering. If you are a part of a group, whether it's a civic group, a church group, it may be your kids' baseball team or soccer team or whatever, and you're looking for an opportunity to volunteer, at our Smyrna facility, we have those opportunities. At our Nashville facility, we have those opportunities. And if you're interested in traveling out to West Tennessee, we have those in Benton County as well. But that's one way to give. The other is donating food. Doing a traditional food drive. Again, if it's at your church or civic organization, school, kids, sports teams, extracurriculars, doing that. Doing a food drive to help that way. And then there's the financial component. With Second Harvest Food Bank, $1 equals 4 meals, and 96 cents of every dollar that gets donated to Second Harvest provides food to people facing hunger. And that's what we're trying to do. So those are the three ways that people can get involved and help, especially at a time of increased need like the holiday season.
So if someone wanted to do a food drive, say a company wanted to do they need to go on your website and register, or is that something they can just gather and bring by?
Yeah, so it's really an either or. One of the things that we like, we prefer, if someone's going to do a food drive, they go onto our website, secondharvestmidtn.org, and register the food drive. That way we can we know who's doing it, and we can also get people the resources as far as flyers and also items of highest need. That way we can make the most impact possible through that food drive. So yeah, you can go onto our website and register that food drive.
One of the things that Maresa and I are involved with, we both serve at the North Rutherford YMCA on the board. And one of the things that has come up a couple of times and in our past meeting was about the number of schools, the kids there that receive some sort of financial assistance. And the Y is really trying hard to partner with a lot of those schools that have kids that have food insecurities. And so we are working to partner with these school systems and to help provide food for these children. And a lot of the demographics show that a lot of the kids in our school systems, their parents work in Nashville, but they live here because it's so expensive to live in Nashville. But it's just one way, and we have been talking about food drives. Mm-hmm. I know Motlow has as well, and we just had our race, one of our 2 events out of the year, and a lot of those Motlow kids, I was just thinking when you were talking about volunteering your time,
yep.
you may work. Yeah, you may have a lot of those kids, but Dr. Torrance mentioned
a great connection.
Yes, and he said they're actively seeking ways to volunteer, but that's one of the things
perfect.
that came. But that's one of the things I love about our community is because it's not just you do your
right.
thing, we do our thing. We look to partner
right.
together to build off each other's
yep.
strengths. But that's, I mean,
and that's a very good point. Is that our community, that Second Harvest is definitely involved in that.
Yeah.
They are partnering with other nonprofits, and I take pride in saying that. You know, that we're part of that.
Can you touch on a little bit about what Second Harvest does in regards to school kids and those with food insecurities?
Yeah, so across our 46 counties, we have about 420 partner agencies, and a partner agency can be a church, it can be a food pantry, it can be a soup kitchen, it could be any number of other community organizations. We in Rutherford County, we enjoy a relationship with 22 different partner agencies. Some of those partner agencies are Nourish Food Bank, Greenhouse Ministries, Journey Home. 2 of the other ones are Rutherford County Schools and Murfreesboro City Schools. With the county schools, we help supply food for the backpack program. One of the things that people do in volunteering with us is help build the actual bags that go into children's backpacks on the weekends. So last year, we served about 300 students a week just through that backpack program by providing resources to the county schools and to city schools. So about 300 Rutherford County students took home backpack bags from us. And with the city school, with Murfreesboro City Schools, we enjoy a partnership that helps provide food through a school pantry, through the school pantry program. And last year that provided 430 total food boxes. And a food box from the school pantry would be enough food to feed a family for about 10 days. So, it could be a substantial. We rely heavily on the school administrators, counselors, things like that to identify students who are in need and supply the food to them so that they can get it into the hands of the children and the families who are facing the most need. So that need is huge. Just within Rutherford County, statistics tell us that about 1 in 10 people are food insecure, which is about 33,000 people. And about 9,000 of those are children. So there is a significant number of people in our community, especially children, who face hunger every day. And we work with those partner agencies to try to reduce that number. One of the things that we try to do is we try to work ourselves out of a job. We try to get food into the hands of people so that there's no one who struggles with hunger on a daily basis. Because especially with children, I mean, I know what I'm like when I get hungry by choice. Sure. Now, imagine being a kid who wakes up every morning, they don't have access to food. And if they have access to food, it's probably not the healthiest food. Now, imagine eating unhealthy food or not eating at all, and then having to go to lunchtime to eat at school, and then not getting anything else until you get back to lunch the next day. So imagine behaviors. Imagine,
I I think about the holidays when they're off from school.
Yes.
What do they do then? You know,
In the summers.
yeah.
Yeah. And those are a couple of the things that we try to focus on is the need. We have a couple of different campaigns throughout the year to not only raise awareness, but also to raise funds specifically for things like that. One of the campaigns we have is a hunger-free summer campaign, which raises awareness to the fact that during the summer, school children miss 10 meals a week. You know, if they get breakfast and lunch at school, they're missing 10 meals a week. So we're trying to raise awareness to that, but then also raise money to help provide food to those children and families who face hunger every day. And we do something similar to that with our holiday campaign. You'll probably see it beginning here maybe next week or the week after. You'll start seeing commercials pop up on all of your local television stations, raising awareness and inviting people to give during the holiday season to help provide food to our neighbors facing hunger. And that will help provide food to children over the holidays.
That's fantastic. That was going to be my next question.
Yes.
If you all had any events that were coming
coming
up,
up.
so that's fantastic. So watch for that on your local channels coming up, and give, because your dollar goes so far with Second Harvest, and I think everybody could spare a little. You know, put that in your holiday budget because it's coming.
Well, in every little bit helps. I mean, if it's $10, that's 40 meals. If it's $100, I mean, it's amazing how just everybody doing a little bit can go a long way.
Right.
So that's a good. That's good to hear. A little bit goes so far. And so, David, we really appreciate you coming on and talking to us about this. I look forward to partnering with some of the things, doing our food drives at the Y.
Yes.
And I know our office does one as well.
Yeah.
And
What's your website? Give us the details about the website where people can find more information.
Yeah, secondharvestmidtn.org. There would be information on who we are, what we do, where we do it. And if anyone has any questions, they can reach out to me directly. My email is david.stockton@secondharvestmidtn.org.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much
You're
again.
awesome.
I think I encourage everybody to get your own food drive together. It's just spreading the word and take a tour of that facility.
It's easy to do. And
it benefits
it'll go a
so
long
much.
way.
Yep. So once again, David, thank you so much. We
thank
appreciate you coming on.
Well, wonderful. Thank you all so much, and good luck.